In his award-winning book, A Day's Close, Night in Times Past, Roger Ebert says, "Night was man's first necessary evil, our oldest and most haunting terror." He is referring primarily to the sentiment of ancient people as well as those of the pre-industrial era. Ebert explains that whether fear of the dark originated from nighttime attacks of war or unseen animal sounds, or even from the ghost stories passed from one generation to the next, anxiety about the night was a widespread phenomena before electricity was invented and lamps could more readily illuminate the darkness. According to him, people felt vulnerable to the dangers of the night, to what may happen while one is unconscious and unaware of his or her surroundings or body. The Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung had a total different idea about darkness. He believed that our fear of the dark had more to do with our fear of the dark aspects of ourselves, such as our capacity to be violent, and therefore was just a projection of one's shadow onto the world. He believed that the more one was able to reckon with the darkness of his or her own soul, the less threatened he or she would be by the darkness in others. Nighttime was symbol for Jung. Both ideas can leave a person feeling out of control, and therefore, intentional or not, insomnia can develop as a way of staying vigilant against threat, protected and theoretically safer. A comforting belief of Jung's was that the unconscious or darkness of the psyche comprises both good and bad aspects of the self. However, in his iconic book Memories, Dreams and Reflections, he also states that whenever there is a reaching down into the most inner experience of one's personality, most people are overcome with fear and run away. While many don't realize it, sleep actually gives us the opportunity to reach into these innermost parts of ourselves via the vibrant world of dreams. Once we become familiar with how dreams can actually guide us and illuminate the unknown, thereby giving us better control of our lives, we may start to feel more comforted by the night. Yes, we may have inherited our ancestors' understandable fears of darkness, but we also have accumulated a wealth of psychological knowledge over the centuries. It isn't just the dawning of electricity that eased our anxiety by illuminating a dark world. It is raising the unconscious to consciousness that can illuminate the awesome nature of our soul and hopefully bring more peace to our otherwise restless minds. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of lights, but by making the darkness conscious. Do subscribe and hit the like button if you liked this video, and don't forget to share your favorite quote from Carl Jung in the comment section.